Hello, this is voice and audition coach Jessica Neighbor, and I want to wish you guys happy holidays. And I also want to give you a couple of tips around this time of year to really keep yourself in good vocal health, and also just let you know a little bit about a couple of my upcoming fun projects that I have going on. So a couple of tips for vocal health. One is to stay hydrated. I know we hear this all the time, and I know that this relates to so many different health issues, but it really does help our throat, especially during this cold time of year when you're going to have heaters on constantly. Those really tend to dry out our throats. So hydrate with water, with tea. Just make sure that you're keeping yourself nice and hydrated. Another thing is beware of all of these holiday parties that are about right now. It's really easy for us to start throwing our voice at these parties. We're talking over people. We're talking over music. We're talking over our loud aunt or uncle. So that is going to put some strain on our voice. So we just want to make sure that we're not like yelling constantly at these parties. A great tip that I learned was to actually pull people in. When you get quieter, people tend to lean forward and listen. And then you might even have more meaningful conversations that way. And a third final thing is to just make sure you're getting some rest. I know this is also a time of year where we just want to do it all and we want to be everywhere all the time, but really give yourself rest. For singers, you really should be giving yourselves at least 8 hours of sleep a night. That's going to recharge your body, that's going to recharge your voice, and it's going to keep you in good vocal shape. So those are some tips over the holidays that I want you to make sure that you're doing. And also remember to practice a little bit. It is easy for us to just sort of fall off and think I'm on vacation. But if you're going 2 full weeks without practice, you might really feel a difference when you go back to it. So keep yourself conditioned so that it's just, you're keeping yourself in good vocal shape. And finally, I just wanted to let you guys know that in this new year, my next Glee program starts, and that's for 3rd through 5th graders. It's a vocal youth program. It's a small group. I only take up to 10 students, and there's a few spaces open. So you can go to my website and search my group classes and find out more about the Glee program. This program, we're going to be working with a really wonderful workbook, which teaches singers solfege and music theory. As well as singing, they're also going to learn how to write a mini musical, and we're going to adapt a musical to our group's desires and imagination, and then we're going to perform it at the end. So it's really fun. It's a great youth oriented program to teach kids proper vocal technique and also just give them lots and lots of opportunities to perform and learn from one another. I also have 2 semester spaces available for my older, more serious vocalists, ages 12 and up. And this runs from January through May. This is my private semester vocalists who work with me privately in peer group workshops, and then also at the end of the month in the end of the semester at their final vocal showcase. So that's coming up, and there are just a couple of slots left for that. So holler at me if you guys want to join me in the new year, and I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday and just rest up and enjoy yourselves and be merry.